Can you tow with a Volkswagen Jetta TDI? Well, check out this video if you want to find out. What have I got going on today? I'm building a custom hidden hitch for my 2006 Volkswagen Jetta, and I'm going to try towing a quad trailer with it. So there's the hitch installed. It's all custom welded, and I got my big bolts here that are doing most of the work here, and then I got the 3 bolts here where the factory bumper was. 3 bolts here where the factory bumper was, and my big 3/4 inch bolt there. And yeah, now we're going to start putting the bumper on and the bumper skin on. Just in case you're wondering, it is level and it is centered. Okay, so now I got the factory push bumper installed back on there, welded back on, and I'm going to throw a coat of paint on that. Got a trailer wire connected there. It's going into the trunk, and I'll put the bumper skin back on and then work on the wiring. Okay, it's going back together now. The back bumper's back on, the wheels are back on, the fenders are back in, the hitch is completely installed. It lines up pretty level with the floor of the car. I think the ones that they probably sold for this car probably hang lower, probably because they didn't want to mess with any of the factory trim. But I was willing to modify it a little bit to make the hitch sit a little bit higher, so I'm not backing into stuff all the time like curbs or whatever, or I'll also get the trailer tongue sitting a little bit higher as well. And I think this one's probably built better than the one you could buy. I welded it. I got a lot of heavy duty structural steel in this hitch to make sure it doesn't bend and flex. Okay, so the hitch is installed, the trailer light wiring is done. Now we're just gonna hook a trailer up and test it. And there it is, a Jetta that's about to pull a little quad trailer. Will it pull it? Yeah, I went for a drive. It pulls it just fine. Now the question is, I don't know how long it'll pull it for. I could probably position that quad towards the back so I get some weight over that axle. The suspension doesn't seem to be sagged out too bad in the back end. You can see that there's more weight there. I did position the receiver hitch with the ball the other way. I put the ball on the... It was supposed to be a drop-down hitch, but I made it like a raise-up hitch because I think that tongue would be too low. And probably be pretty close to touching my, my jack there to lift the trailer. Okay, let's give this a go. Let's zoom out here. See if I can hold my phone and do this at the same time. I don't have a rear view mirror other than the side mirrors, so just reposition the quad weight more over the axle so it's not all on the tongue. See if it drives any better. I'm running the car in sport. I'm just gonna roll the window up. Because in sport mode it makes the shift points higher, and I think when you're pulling weight with one of these engines you probably want to be revving a little bit higher. It seems to be accelerating just fine. I'm not even full throttle. I'd say about half throttle going up a hill. Boosting about 25. Well, maybe not quite 25, 22. Gets up to highway speed no problem. You can see the liters per 100 are definitely suffering, so it's definitely burning more fuel. We got weight resistance and wind resistance. I can feel the weight, like there's definitely a little bit of weight there I can feel, but it doesn't feel too bad. Go up to the turnaround here and then we'll head back and we'll see. Feels like it pulls nice. Doesn't want to shift into 6th gear. Wants to stay in 5th, revving higher in sport mode. If I let up a bit, it'll shift into 6th. Well, maybe it is in 6th. Oh no, it was in 5th. It wants to be in 5th gear at highway speed. I wonder how long it'll take to want to shift to 6th. Clear, clear. Half throttle. This car isn't stock either. It's got a 1756 turbocharger and a Colt Stage 3 camshaft and a tune, 3-inch turbo back exhaust with no emissions. I'm just going to shift it into drive. There, it's now in 6th gear. Pulling about 18 pounds of boost. Running about 10.8 liters per 100, which is like going up a hill, and we're on the flat. I'd probably leave it in sport mode the whole time I was towing if I'm gonna do any kind of towing, like pulling a quad with a little quad trailer, because I don't know what the EGTs are doing. I don't have an EGT gauge, and I certainly wouldn't want to burn the motor up. I mean, it doesn't really feel like I'm pulling a whole lot of weight here. Like, it feels pretty light. See, now we're on a downhill and I'm braking. Brakes seem to work just fine. And that quad probably only weighs about 650 pounds, and I think the trailer is somewhere around 300, so all in all, I'm guesstimating about 1,000 pounds of weight. It'd be 900 based on the math I just told you, but I don't know the exact figure, so I'm guessing about 1,000 pounds of weight. I got a hill in my driveway here. I'll tell you, if it was slippery, it would be difficult to pull this thing up a hill, especially if it was winter conditions. Well, let's see if I can back this thing up one-handed. I'll roll the window down so you can see the mirror maybe a little better. I suck at backing up trying to hold the camera. I can do it better when I'm looking at the mirror instead of trying to look at the mirror through a camera. I think we'll call her good there. If you like this video, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.